Hey everybody, my name is Charlotte Owens. I'm coming to you from Richmond, Virginia, out here on the East Coast. A couple cool facts about Richmond is, one, it's the unofficial festival city of Virginia and actually most of the East Coast. Any festival you can think of, we will most likely host it here. Richmond is actually the third named capital of Virginia. It was first Jamestown when Virginia was settled. Then it was Williamsburg after Jamestown fell, and then finally they settled on Richmond, Virginia. Another cool part about Richmond is that we host the Edgar Allan Poe Museum. It has the museum, it has Edgar Allan Poe's homes, also all the spots he has written in and published his works. And then finally, we host a good chunk of the Blue Ridge Mountains, which is a great thing for those of us that like to hike, especially me. I love to hike in my spare time. So that's a great part about living in Richmond. We're only about an hour away from the Blue Ridge Mountains, so anything you want to hike, it is within driving distance for you, a day trip really. My motivations for being in the MSW program at Arizona State really stems from my undergrad. My undergrad degree is in psychology, and I always wanted to pursue that further, and I thought what better way to do that than getting my master's. Next, it works really well with my work-life balance, especially the online format. I work a lot and spend most of my time at work or doing work or thinking about work or working on work. So being able to have that flexibility of the online curriculum really is a big benefit for me. But ultimately, my main motivation for getting my MSW is because after I graduate with my master's in social work, I plan on joining the Air Force, where I hope to be a social worker for the Air Force. Tying into that, to me, what it means to be a social worker is to give a voice and tools and the resources to those who may not have one. This especially ties into me for the Air Force, with being able to give soldiers a voice that otherwise may not have one or maybe looked down upon for having one. And then with that, I can affect change. I can affect change one person, one subset of people, by giving them those tools, giving them that voice, giving them that resource. So some ideas of where I'll complete my foundation year internship. I actually have three. The first being the Richmond Behavioral Health Authority, then Bon Secours, which is the hospital system that we have in Richmond. They own almost all the hospitals down here, so one of those would probably be my best bet. And then finally at VCU Medical Center, or Virginia Commonwealth University's Medical Center, they have at least two mental health or social work subsets that you can intern at, because they are a school, so they are always looking for interns there. Some of the biggest challenges I think I'm going to face in completing the online format is just the online format's new to me. I did some courses online in my undergrad, but trying to balance that with my work, with my life, I think that's going to be something that's going to be a challenge, but I look forward to taking that challenge on. Thank you.